Hello everyone, it's Jamin, your friend in tech support from Tech Done Simple, bringing you a video on Bluetooth connection and Bluetooth troubleshooting. There's a lot of devices out there, from headphones to keyboards to mice for computers that use Bluetooth as the primary way of connecting. A lot of times that means you gotta go through the process to set it up, through settings, and sometimes it's not something that's easy to do or people know how to do. So, let's go over the basics of Bluetooth connection first. Starting off, go to your Start menu, like I did, and Settings. Once in Settings, go to Bluetooth and Devices on a Windows computer. Mac, I believe it's just down into Connections or Bluetooth from your settings. And once in Bluetooth and Settings, you should see that Bluetooth is turned off and nothing is connected yet. First things first, you're going to click the little turn on switch and you're ready to start connecting. Now, go ahead and click Add Device, Bluetooth, and it will bring up a list of devices in your area that are trying to connect. Now, I have a pair of headphones that I don't use that often, but I use for examples like this. Now, I have just turned them on and they have begun trying to pair. Now, as you can see, here is a pair of headphones that just showed up. This is the headphone set. Once it comes up, you just click and give it a few moments. It will say that it is ready to go, especially on Windows. On a Mac, it will just, show it in line, and then it will tell you that it is connected for the mic and audio. This is what you want to see. It means your headset is working correctly. Once you're done, you just click done and you're ready to go. Now, when you have a device that is running, like a set of headphones or something, and it's not working, audio's not coming out, the mic's not picking up, a lot of times there's a few steps you go through to troubleshoot them. And it can seem really complicated, so let's go over them nice, slow, and simple. Just like before, when you need to get to your Bluetooth section in settings, you go to Windows or the options menu in Finder. You go to Settings and Bluetooth and Devices, and it gets you back to this page. Now, most of the time, when it comes down to, troubleshooting, the most simple step is simply turn off Bluetooth, turn off the headset, or whatever it is, could be a mouse, could be a keyboard, turn back on your computer's Bluetooth, then turn on your headset. It will turn on, start up, and reconnect. Now, in cases where that doesn't work, or for example, you have a keyboard that you're using, sometimes if you're using a Bluetooth keyboard, you'll need to plug in a regular keyboard or plug the keyboard in directly. I know some have that, some don't. But say you have a mouse, and that's your primary way of interacting with the computer for doing this. Uh, yeah, it becomes a problem when you can't click. So sometimes it is a bit trickier. Um, with that, simply disconnecting the mouse, uh, reconnecting it by turning it off and back on can work. Sometimes you have to remove it from power or plug it in and let it charge and then try again. But say you go through all of that. Say you've gone through all of the turning it off, turning it back on, plugging it in, and it's still not working. The next step is to go up to here and click Remove Device. Now, removing the device, once you've done that, assuming you can, it will remove the device from the system, meaning that the system no longer recognizes the device, meaning it's not connected. Now, at that point, I always recommend shut down the Bluetooth device. Before you do anything else, you turn that off. You click Add Device on the computer. You click Bluetooth, and you turn your device back on about 5 to 10 seconds later. Best to give it a count of 5. And you attempt to reconnect it by clicking on its name and letting it connect. And once it's connected, it should show you the appropriate connection option here. and you should be good. But if for whatever reason it doesn't work still, the final step with most of all of this comes down to like two parts. Part one is removing the device again, shutting down both that device and Bluetooth on your computer, giving it a count of 10, turning on Bluetooth, going through the process of adding the device back to the computer. Same process as before. And then, testing it out. That means, making sure that you can play sound from multiple apps, preferably your iTunes or Windows Media Player or YouTube. And then once that's tested, if it's still not working, you're going to remove it one last time. You are going to turn off Bluetooth, and you are going to actually restart your computer. Now, obviously, I can't do that and show how that looks because that would restart my operating system in the middle of all of this. But when it comes back up, you do the same process as before. You turn on Bluetooth, you go to settings, you turn on Bluetooth, you add the device, and usually, 9 times out of 10, that will fix it with no extra steps required. But if it doesn't, you're looking more at a hardware issue than a software issue. At which point, if you have a phone or a friend who has another computer or even another computer yourself, connect the headphones with that device. If the headphones are still not working, or whatever it is still isn't working, then it's that Bluetooth device. But if it's not, then it's going to be your computer's Bluetooth antenna, which is a process where you definitely want to take it to someone, preferably a trained professional who knows how to do that. Now, if you have any questions or you need any help with anything else, I am happy to show you how to do that. Please feel free to leave a comment, ask a question, please leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day.